Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl V and I am back with another video. As you can see, we're on a field trip today. I am at In Good Spirits Wellness Spa in Newport News, Virginia, and I'm about to have a facial. My girl V Michelle is going to give me a Diamond Microdermabrasion Facial today. She specializes in all things skincare and she is going to be taking care of my skin and educating us on skincare over 35. Let's go. Hi everybody, so this is my girl Fee.
Hi.
And she's my esthetician. She's amazing. And so can you tell them what you're going to do to my skin today?
Okay, so today Vika has more oily skin and I know she's more concerned about like fine lines and things like that. So today I'm going to do something different, and I usually do enzyme with her as an exfoliant, and you usually sit with that. But today I'm going to do a little twist. I'm going to do enzyme still. But I'm going to do the Diamond Microdermabrasion on her to exfoliate all that dead skin. So since she's oily, I know she has a lot of dead skin that need to come off. And then it also helps with fine lines and things like that.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Felicia's been doing my facials for a while now. I really feel like it's something that we as women and men too, not just women, should include in our daily, not daily, but like in our regular maintenance routine.
Because I can't make magic happen. It's all about your routine at home.
Right.
So I like to educate. Right. So if you guys are in the 757 area, I am here at In Good Spirits Wellness Spa. I'm here in the Hilton Village in Newport News. I've been doing aesthetics for 5 years now, and I've been solo. Just doing it by the grace of God on my own.
She's amazing.
Okay, so right now this is an oil cleanser that I'm using. This is something new that I've incorporated doing the facials because this is what I do personally at home. I use an oil cleanser, I wear makeup, I have oily skin. So the only thing to basically take oil off is using oil with it. So this is actually a Korean brand that I'm using.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yes, so this is a Korean brand that I'm using.
We love Korean stuff.
Calendula Complete Cleansing Oil. So this basically, it goes on like an oil. And then I like to give my clients a little, facial massage as I'm using the cleansing oil. And this will completely come off with water. So it turns milky when you put water on it, and your skin does not feel oily after you cleanse it with water. And then that's when I go in with the second cleanser, when I'm going to use another sudsy cleanser on your face. I am cleansing you now. So right now I am using, you might feel a little like mentholy on the skin, a little minty. This is a glycolic cleanser, and this is the line. The line that I use is Image. So this is the ageless cleanser.
Thank you for the ageless.
Yes, so this is the ageless, it got glycolic, so it kind of gives you a mild exfoliation with just cleansing. And that's probably why you feel a little
I feel it.
Yeah, a little minty. And you always want to cleanse, when you're cleansing at home, always try to make sure you're cleansing for at least a minute straight, because you really want that cleanser to get into the skin. A lot of people cleanse their face way too quick. They don't even get the cleanser time to really do what it needs to do.
Okay.
I think wash it works if you stay consistent.
No, what is that specific?
When you see them using like the jade stone.
Oh, okay.
And then they're putting oil on their face and they're using it like to sculpt.
Yeah, okay.
And it's kind of like massaging.
Yeah.
I do think that can work, but you have to stay consistent.
Right.
Use it a lot. Yeah. Because what it's doing lymphatic drainage on your face.
Right.
So it's taking, so if you're puffy on your face.
Oh, okay.
And the way you do it, you take it and you're moving it down. Kind of like if you notice when I do your massage, I do a lot of stuff like on the neck here, because it's lymphatic drainage. So you could take a lot of swelling out of your face doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what's your top advice for skincare for women like over 35?
You already know what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
sunscreen.
Yes.
Especially for my ladies and my men of color.
Yeah.
the main thing that I notice when I get clients, people of color, that's the first question I ask is if they're using sunscreen, and they say no.
Yeah.
And the main reason is because they say, well, I don't burn easily. And it's not about burning easily, it's about just, the sun ages you.
Right. And I started wearing sunscreen every day since last year. And, we just weren't raised to like use sunscreen every day.
Exactly.
So I think it's really important that men and women of color use sunscreen every single day. And it helps you to stay looking young too.
Yes. So that's my number one. Number one, it's the easiest tip. It's just use sunscreen.
Yes.
Right now I'm going to do a light enzyme. I'm going to use a pumpkin one.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a light one. We usually leave the enzyme on for like 5 to 10 minutes, but I'm just going to leave it on, just massaging the skin just for a few minutes because we're going to go right behind with the microdermabrasion.
Okay.
So basically what I'm putting on her skin is, I use skin scripts. It's a medical grade, but it's really light. It's nothing that is going to be too harsh on her skin. But this is basically like how I describe it. I always tell people it's Pac-Man eating away at all that dead skin. Gives you a visual. So it feels a little tingly when you first put it on, and then the steam enhances it. We're just trying to get rid of all that dead skin, because that's another thing. As we get older, our skin just doesn't regenerate as quick as it used to. So we need to exfoliate. So number one, sunscreen. 2, you have to exfoliate.
And do we exfoliate every day or?
Yeah. I'm oily, so my skin can take it if I exfoliate maybe like every 3 days.
Okay.
So like twice a week is fine. Okay. If you're, and people who think that they're dry, they think they don't have to exfoliate because they're too dry. But you can exfoliate like once a week. Okay. You have to get that dead skin off. So what we're doing is taking off all this dead skin because you want the new cells to come up and regenerate.
I can feel that.
And then it's pumpkin too.
I smell it. Thanks for the fall vibes.
Yes.
Facials are like something you know, as your means allow you to, should do regularly, especially as you get older. Not just like a form of self-care, but really like to help preserve your youthful appearance.
And you know what? I feel like a lot of people sleep on facials. But I think it's just because, like what you said earlier, we're not used to that, especially with us growing up. You don't hear people getting facials.
Right.
You would hear people getting massages,
sure.
which I feel like, you could do. But facials, it's another thing. I feel like it's self-care at the same time. It's beneficial.
Right. Yeah.
So a lot of people think, well, you know, for facials, I get it. I would recommend a facial, one facial a month, but for clients because it can get pricey.
Sure.
I do tell them, like, well, try to do it once every change of season.
Right.
So, like, today could be your fall facial. Come back in 3 months for your winter facial.
But you know me.
You're going to come up.
Because I'm just, like, really focusing on making sure that I'm taking care of my temple. And my face is the first thing people see.
Yeah.
So, just, you know, as I've gotten older and I can look at the mirror and see changes in my face, just really trying to take better care of her.
Yes.
So now you are...
I am extracting, but with you have the type of skin where you have really good skin, Vika.
Well, thank you. I would like to say I have a really good esthetician.
Yes. You have good skin. And so that's another thing I want to talk about. A lot of people say I have all these blackheads in my nose. A lot of people get it mistaken with just it's oil, just, you know. So your skin is naturally going to produce oil. So like what I'm pulling out now, it's not blackheads, it's just oil coming out. So we're just cleaning the pores out, but it's going to fill back up.
Yeah, it seems like mine, they fill really quickly. And like whenever I extract at like home, I can see the holes.
Yes.
Like big holes.
Yes, because you have oily skin. All oily people have bigger pores.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get clients, they'll come and lay down here and I'll see their pores. I can see it, and I'll say, so they'll tell me, well, my skin is oily. I mean, my skin is dry, right?
Yeah.
And then when they lay down, I can see the pores, and I'll say, did you used to have oily skin when you was younger? And they're like, yeah, it used to be really oily when I was younger, and it became dry. And I'm like, yeah, because I can tell from the pores that you once upon a time was oily.
How do you close the pores? There's no way to do it.
No. So the best thing that you can do, it's temporary, but you can use like clay masks and things. Now that will shrink the pores temporarily, but they will open back.
I always thought that whatever I put in there is just going to get down in the pore, and it's just going to be more stuff caked in there.
But if you cleanse well and stuff, because I'm the same way. I have really oily skin. Whenever I do your nose, like the oil comes right on out.
I'm trying to do better about drinking my water and minding my business. But yeah, I realize the importance of drinking water for like your health and your skin. And so I feel like I could still do better, but I do drink water every day.
Yeah. Because there's a difference between dehydrated skin and dry skin. There's people that come in that when I tell them like your skin is dehydrated, and they're like, well, but I put a lot of like moisturizers. I use it, and I'm like, no, it's within. When I say dehydrated, like it is within. You're not taking in enough. Water.
Your skin, I've learned, is not an outside thing. It's an inside out. I mean, you can put things on it, but
we're gonna do some microdermabrasion. So this one is a diamond microdermabrasion because the tip looks like diamonds. You see, it's pretty and it's sparkly. And I have like this, like I would say, like it's a little pad in here. It's gonna collect all the dead skin as I'm going. So right now I always start off like, so this is what it feels like. I like to put on.
Feel like a little toothbrush.
Yeah, kind of like a little vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
And so we already did the enzyme, but this wouldn't hurt on top. Is it too strong?
No.
So the crystal is basically like giving it kind of like that exfoliation.
So if anybody's wondering, it feels like a cold suction.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. So it feels a little, it has the diamonds on the bottom, so you feel a little abrasion, but it's light. And that's what it's like. It's just, combing off that dead skin and sucking it off at the same time. So this I always recommend, especially for my clients that's more like on the oily side. Their skin can usually take it. Sometimes it could be too much for people with real sensitive skin. I don't recommend doing it for people with rosacea. With them, that's when I tell them they should do the dermaplaning.
And that's with the
razor, and you kind of shave off the dead skin.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, I don't know, I like both. I like dermabrate this, and I like dermaplaning. But if I had to pick, this one is my favorite.
It doesn't bother me at all. I got thick skin, y'all.
Yeah, and you're not turning red or anything. But this helps with everything too. The reason why I picked to do this on you today is because I know your concerns are more like fine lines and things. So I think this would be a better fit. Because exfoliation is not just, it's lightening up any dark spots. It's with the fine lines, because we're taking off all that dead skin. We're trying to get that new collagen underneath there to come up. And you got some dead skin coming off over here.
Praise the Lord. So I wonder, is the dead skin that's coming off on my forehead, like, because that's the part where the sun hits the most?
No, it's probably where you just need it more, like you just have more dead skin up there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's more on, it's here, like the edges.
Wow.
Probably the edges that we don't tend to really get, because it's
that
the
close.
hairline.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where it's like, I see it's like coming off.
Okay.
The places where we can neglect it more.
Okay. Because I, you know, as I cleanse and stuff, I cleanse that area, but not like I should because of the, it's close to my hair and all things.
Yeah, so that's the part. And and I'm gonna try to get like this area too.
I wonder if that's how, like, because I've noticed that area has become darker over the years. Like, what I need to do in that area to lighten the skin.
Like right here?
Yeah. Like, I feel like around my eyes has gotten darker.
Yeah, mine has too. Mine has too.
And I don't like that. So, concealer has become my good friend.
Yeah, you know when people are like, I like, if you want like a nice natural, no, I need full coverage.
Yeah, sure.
But no, yours is not that at all. Yeah, it's just a suctioning feeling, right?
Yeah, it just feels like a suction. I've seen like online where people do the dermablade, where it's like a blade that's taking it off.
Yeah, that's the dermaplaning.
Yeah, dermaplaning.
Yeah, and that's when they're taking it off. A lot of people like it for the peach fuzz. But it's for us, it's really, we're taking off the dead skin. And that's what I do for people with more sensitive skin that can't do this. Then I recommend the dermaplaning. But no, your skin is taking it, it's fine. And this is the charcoal mask from Skin Script. That's where I get all my masks and exfoliants. Because they're more, they use a lot of things like natural ingredients, the fruits and things like that, and it's all medically grade. I already had this mask for you because it's like, because I already knew, you know, I already know your skin, so I was like, which one is this? And this one's good because most of the charcoal masks are really thick. And I like that this one is more like smoother.
It feels really nice.
Yeah, it's smoother. I like that.